My name is Ben Azoulay, known as King Azoulay.
No, I'm drifting, catch you slipping, won't be back again.
We know what we want in life, we go out there and we get it.
Roll the riches, lot of fishes, so we throwing nets. Hiking, shipping, magic, and yeah, we back again.
It ages you.
He looks like my dad. My dad's 60.
I don't know if you look 60, but I could definitely tell you that steroids does make you age much quicker. It makes you age. It is what it is. Also, a lot of like depressing. When you're pressing a lot, you're making all these facial expressions that they're just gonna bring you wrinkles, no matter what. You know.
So Big Ramy should get Botox.
I mean, Botox is a way to go. Yeah, some injections there, but it's definitely makes them older, man.
Yeah.
Also makes the voice deeper. If they have a younger kind of kid voice, it makes it deeper. So back to these.
So then this one, what's this? Sustanon?
Sustanon. So Sustanon is usually like a go-to for bodybuilders. It's 4 types of test in one vial, and it helps you, 1, put on mass, 2, hold a little bit of water for the mass, and 3, you get cut and you dense your muscles. Now, any steroids that you do, it kind of all does the same. Builds mass, gets the muscle to be harder, gets you leaner, and keeps water off. In a way, it almost keeps water retention in the right areas, like in the muscles, but like the belly area, you're just gonna be leaner, and that's where mainly people hold water and fat is in the belly.
Then there's Tren.
Then we have Tren. Tren is for horses. This is Tren acetate. If you do Tren acetate, it's usually been done. Okay, first of all, about testosterone. When you do testosterone, you want to microdose it every day. Your body could only metabolize up to 125 milligrams a day of any gear, all the gear put together. But your body does not produce testosterone twice a week, and everybody goes and takes testosterone on Monday and Thursday. Your body produces daily. So then you're getting a peak and then a drop. Real bodybuilders, they inject daily. It's called microdosing. It's a lot easier for your body to metabolize. If you're taking more than 125 milligrams per day, your kidneys and your liver cannot metabolize it right, and it will just affect the body, and also it just tosses it out. It doesn't utilize it. And there's people that take like 2 to 3 grams per week, which is 2,000 to 3,000 milligrams a week. That's way too much. Way too much.
That's insane.
Yeah, and they think, okay, I'm going to get bigger. No, they also get sicker. Like, look, one of my favorite bodybuilders, I love that kid, Dallas McCarver. I was watching him, I knew he's going to be Mr. Olympia. That guy would have been Mr. Olympia. That guy would have beat everybody eventually and stayed up there. Has amazing work ethics. The guy gave all of his life to bodybuilding, and within 6 years, he was already in the Olympia, and he could have very soon beat everybody, maybe the following year. But look at what happened, he died. And I don't care that people say, oh, that guy died from something that had nothing to do with steroids, or that guy choked on a chicken, or that guy died from, he had a problem with his heart. And look at Boston Lloyd, that kid. He died. Within 10 months, he made gains that people make over 10 years. I've been training since I'm 6 years old. And again, we'll put a picture of me when I'm 8. I look insane as an 8-year-old.
So the next one.
Yes.
Superdrol.
Superdrol.
So, before you go into it,
yes,
I have a story.
Okay.
So one time we were on the phone.
Yeah.
And then you were very aggressive with how you were talking.
Right.
I was like, what's up, Ben? What are you up to? You were like, I'm going to go train legs. I just injected Superdrol, and I'm going to fucking kill everyone. And I'm going to go insane. And then he had, some sort of dissatisfaction with somebody who we won't name. He was like, fuck that guy. I'll kill him. He's a bitch. I called him. I said he's a bitch. And I'm like, damn. And it was because you injected Superdrol. You were very, fucking aggressive.
Yeah. So it was right before the competition, as you remember. And in that time, when I'm dieting, and people want to talk shit over the phone for no reason after I was so kind. So you know what my problem is? Because I'm out of all of my friends, I'm the one that has the most money. They always come to me for loans. Like, Ben, can you please help me with paying my bills? Okay, then when I ask for the money back after like months, you know, because every month it's like, are you going to bring it? Are you going to bring it? Are you going to bring it? Yes, I'll have it next week, I promise you. 6 months, the guy can't pay me back what I paid him for him to pay his rent. And then he gets mad at me that I'm pressuring him to bring me back my money. So I did him a favor. Instead of him being quiet and saying, brother, I'm sorry, I don't have the money right now. He goes, Ben, why the fuck do you call me about the money? You know I don't have money and you have a shit ton of money. Why don't you give me more money? I was like, well, excuse me? Are you fucking kidding me? Did you take Brave Juice this morning? Huh? Do you feel like Popeye, the Sailor Man?
You took Superdrol.
And that was the moment that I took Superdrol. And I was right after cardio, because I did cardio in the morning. I took Superdrol and then I was going to hit the gym. And I was shredded as fuck. And I was just ready to anyways kill the world. You know, you're dieting, you're on like very low carbs. And I was going crazy. But I came to the gym and I had a very intense workout. But yeah, when I took Superdrol, that was the first time I've ever taken Superdrol. And I took it for the competition to keep your muscle bellies full. It helps, and it's injectable. So when you take it, you also feel very strong. You bring up your strength by about 30 to 40%. So I literally went in there and I was pushing, I think 20 plates on each side. It was like 40 plates and I'm like repping it. But that's how bodybuilders also get very injured, because sometimes some of the gear that you take, it just makes you feel like Superman, you know? And you are Superman. You do things that only Superman could do. And let's put it like this. Every person that's in bodybuilding takes steroids.
What about insulin?
So before the insulin, we have test propionate, which test propionate is a fast-acting testosterone. Usually take it every other day. But again, you should microdose and take every day. But it's fast-acting. It goes into your system and out of your system much quicker than the cypionate and way quicker than enanthate. Then we have insulin. These right here are all insulin. This insulin right here, Humulin R, you can literally pick it up at Walmart and Walgreens and CVS. You don't need a prescription.
Can I open this?
Yeah, you just open it like that. Now, let me tell you, this right here is insulin that you would take while you're working out. And it helps you keep on your weight and actually grow much quicker. That right there is very fast acting. So you take it post-workout and then you eat right away. But you take very small dosages when you take insulin. It's very small dosage. Like this one you would take 3 to 5 IU. 3 to 5 units is what you would take. And you literally, within 30 minutes, you feel like you're going to die unless you're going to eat the whole kitchen.
There's no needle on this.
No, there is no needle. This is an insulin needle. You take the needle, you stick it in here, and you drain it out, and you pull to, which is right here.
Isn't there like those very easy needles where you just like put it in your like lower belly fat and you just...
Yeah, there's other ones that you could do that. Yeah. And that right there, so this right here, just so they know, this is Humalog. Humalog is the fast acting. This one right there is Lantus. Lantus is slow acting. If you take Humalog, you also don't want to sleep for 3 hours because you might fall asleep and not wake up.
Really?
Yes, because when you take it, it drops your sugar levels. Right? So someone who's diabetic takes it to bring down the sugar level, because the sugars are too high. When you do that, your body's starving. When you take this, within 15 minutes, 30 minutes, you feel like you're gonna die or you need to eat. When you take this, it's fast acting, which means within 15 to 30 minutes, you feel like you're gonna die. You have to eat. So when you eat, you still don't wanna go to sleep within 3 hours, just to make sure you're okay. This one is the long lasting. You can take it, small dosage, which is like anywhere from 5 to 10 IUs, and you could still sleep because it's long lasting. It works very slow. You're not gonna get like a shock in a second. And this right here is the lentis. This here is for a workout. You take it pre-workout. This is called Humulin R. All of these could get prescribed to you. This one you could get Humulin R from the market.